Hi everybody, welcome to Camlish.com. I'm Teacher Angel, and I'm going to be teaching you a lesson in Essential Grammar in Use, 3rd edition by Raymond Murphy. Grammar is such a confusing thing to study, and we have to study this for us to come up with good, correct sentences. Please bear with me and learn. Let's learn together, okay? In our previous video, we talked about present continuous in passive form. And the pattern that we have to understand is the subject, the verb be, plus the word being and past participle. That is how you can make present continuous passive. And always remember that your verb should always be in the present. That's why it's called present continuous. Be verbs such as am, is, are. Alright? Very good. Now students, we're going to talk about present perfect passive sentence. The present perfect passive is useful when describing something that was done in the past without a lot of information about who did it, when it happened, how, why, and many other stuff. Again, present perfect passive. There is a pattern that we have to study and remember when we make present perfect passive sentence. First is our subject plus the auxiliary verbs, which are has or have, depending on our subject. Okay? Auxiliary verb depending, it should depend on how many is your subject. If you have singular subject, then you will use has. If you have more than one, then you will use have. Then, been, the word been, you shouldn't forget that, and past participle of your main verb. Okay? Now look at the difference of these two photos. This is the photo before, and this is the photo of this door now. Let's read the following sentences. Somebody has painted the door. This sentence is in active form. Somebody has painted the door. Your subject, has, and past participle of your main verb. That is painted. Next passive. The door has been painted. The door has been painted. This is your subject, and your verb, auxiliary verb has, because we only have one subject here, which is the door, and been to make it present perfect passive and past participle of it. Right? Let's read some examples here. My key has been stolen. This is the present perfect passive. Has been in the past participle. And in the active form, it is somebody has stolen it. Next, my keys have been stolen. Somebody has stolen them. I'm not going to the party. I haven't been invited. This is the past perfect. This is the present perfect passive. And the active form is this. Nobody has invited me. Next, has the shirt been washed? This is the present perfect passive. And then has somebody washed it? This is the active form. Now let's compare the present perfect in the past simple. The room isn't dirty anymore. It has been cleaned. This is present perfect. Right? Present perfect passive because of the word been and the auxiliary verb has. Next, the room was cleaned yesterday. This is past simple passive because it has was and past participle of verb. There's no been here and auxiliary verb has or have, right? Next, I can't find my keys. I think they've been stolen. This is present perfect passive because there's the auxiliary verb have and the word been and past participle of the main verb. Next, my keys were stolen last week. This is past simple without the word been and auxiliary verbs has or have. That's why it's called present perfect passive. Always remember that you will use this when describing something that was done in the past without a lot of information about who did it, when was it, how and why. Okay? Don't forget this formula, the pattern on how to make the right sentence. In our next video, we're going to have some exercises for this unit. I hope to see you there, and I hope to teach you how to apply the things you've learned. Thank you for watching. If you want to know more about grammar and you want to improve your English skills, just log on to this website, camglish.com, and you would know where and how to enroll. Thank you, and have a nice day.